What's your big domino? The one domino that if you could knock it over, it would knock over all the other dominoes or make them irrelevant. Hey, welcome back. Jeff Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me today. So what is your big domino? I want to talk about that today and explain what it is and help you use that to be more successful. So first of all, looking at our accountability calls, you've heard me talking about our accountability calls a lot. I'm in an accountability group. I have an accountability coach, Bart Miller, that I do Epic Accountability. I run some accountability calls, plus I run some accountability calls for ClickFunnels. The ClickFunnels accountability calls are called the Big Domino accountability calls. So I want to talk to you about what that means and the whole theory behind the Big Domino. And if you really want to learn about it, go get Russell Brunson's book, Expert Secrets. That's where I really learned about it, and I've heard him talk about it a lot since then. Where it comes from is there was a time that he was in a meeting, and it was with a lot of high-end entrepreneurs, and Tim Ferriss was there. Tim Ferriss from the 4-Hour Work Week fame. And someone asked him, Tim, you seem to get so much done. What does your work day look like? And he says, you know what, it's kind of funny. You know, if you really watch my routine, you'd be bored out of your mind. You know, I wake up in the morning, everyone usually has a task list of 1,000 things they're going to do. He says, for me, I get up, I meditate, drink some coffee, I go through these things. I don't really get busy. He says, my whole goal is to slow down and look around, and instead of looking for all the tasks that I need to accomplish, I try to identify that one big domino, the one thing that if I could knock that down, all other dominoes would fall down or be irrelevant. And it's brilliant to think that way. And Russell Brunson has taken that and created a whole philosophy behind it. And, you know, we talk about it in our accountability. We talk about it in sales. You know, from a sales perspective, it's really good. Perry Belcher actually said that, you know, when we're looking at sales, every product has one big domino. The one thing that if you could knock it down, all the other smaller things are taken care of. And what Perry Belcher said, he says, look at how many things your prospects has to believe in order to buy from you. And if there's too many things, then you've got to change your presentation. You've got to look for that one big domino for them to believe, for them to buy from you. Russell Brunson puts it in a sentence that says, basically, if I can make people believe that whatever your opportunity is, whatever your offer is the key to whatever it is they desire and is attainable only through my specific vehicle, then all other objections and concerns become irrelevant and they have to give me money. So what is that one big domino that you have to get your prospect to believe that for them to achieve their goals, they've got to work with you? That's how it works with products that you're selling. But when we look at it from an accountability standpoint, I want to give you an example. So some group coaching I was involved with today, this business has a lot of projects going on, and you know what, every project is as high a priority as the next one, and they've got so many things, and what they found is they're jumping around from one to the other. You know, this one's got priority now, we've got to get that done, and then we've got to get this done. There's just so many things. And so what we've done is we've consolidated all their projects that they have, and we've prioritized them. We've prioritized them by when they have to close, when certain things have to happen. And now what we're going to talk about tomorrow is the fact that each one of those is going to have one big domino. What's the one big thing that you've got to focus on that's going to move that project forward? And when you do that, it's going to make the smaller dominoes either take care of themselves or become irrelevant altogether. So as we're doing this, it really ties into our accountability calls, because when we work on our accountability calls, as I've mentioned in other podcasts, we're looking at the bigger goal that we're trying to achieve, but we broke it down into monthly goals so that as we knock off these monthly goals, they're compounding to hit that bigger goal. As we do that, we've got to be able to focus on the things that we need to do to achieve that goal. We're going to get a lot of fires we have to put out during the day, all the urgent things that come to us. but you've got to be able to focus on the one thing that you need to accomplish that's going to keep the progress, the momentum going so you can achieve that monthly goal. The important things are what matters. So each day, you've got to identify what's that one thing, what's that domino I've got to knock over today that's going to help me achieve that goal. And a lot of times with those bigger goals, it is just one thing you need to do each day. You need to make sure that's done, and then you can spend the rest of the day putting out the fires, dealing with staff, whatever it might be. But you've got to be able to know what that one domino is to keep that momentum going, to make sure that you get that done so you can keep that success rolling. So first of all, what is it that you want to achieve? And what is the one big domino that if you can do that, one, it'll knock down all the smaller dominoes and get them out of your way, or they'll make them irrelevant altogether. There's so many times that we have so many tasks that we think we need to achieve to accomplish a goal. But once we look at it, there's one that if we achieve that, all those other tasks are irrelevant. They don't even matter. But we've got to identify that one, because if we spend all our time on these other tasks that don't matter before we knock down that one, then we've wasted a lot of time. So really look at things and figure out what is the one big domino. What is the one big domino you need to achieve that'll knock down all the other dominoes or make them irrelevant? Again, if you want to learn more about this, Russell Brunson's book, Expert Secrets, incredible book in so many ways, but it really talks about the one big domino, and it'll help you out a lot. Love to hear from you. Love to hear your comments. Appreciate it if you share this as well. But thanks for being with me. I'll be back tomorrow. I've always known that accountability is important, and I thought I was pretty good at it. But it wasn't until I started to work with an accountability coach that I realized the true impact of accountability. Hi, my name is Jeff Heggie, and I want to tell you about our Jumpstart calls. These are quick 10-minute daily calls with other high achievers who are growing and transforming together. If you're serious about your goals and you want to achieve more in the next 90 days than you have in the past year, this is something that you really need to pay attention to. What you are doing is important, and this is a group that's here to help support you in all of your success. Our Jumpstart calls are designed to help you create and sustain consistent momentum in your life and in your business that will ensure that you hit your goals. It's easy to get tied up in the urgent things every day, but when you commit to focus on the important things, you can move mountains. You're going to grow with us. We're doing this together, and it's important. A simple 10-minute commitment each day is going to change your life. So if you're ready for a jumpstart, come and join us. We're going to win together. Go to jeffsjumpstarts.com. Og Mandino said that the difference between those who have failed and those who have succeeded lies in the difference of their habits. Good habits are the keys to success. Many of the habits that will bring you success in life are easy to do, but they're also easy not to do. I developed the Mindset Journal so that I could easily implement powerful success habits into my daily routine. The power of the Mindset Journal comes from knowing your top priorities and scheduling them into your day. The power of the reticular activating system and its relationship to your goals, your mindset questions, and your daily accountability. So if you want to implement some quick and effective success habits into your daily routine, go to jeffhagee.com/mindset journal and get yours today.